Hi. I was thinking about a question someone asked me the other day, which was how am I able to get the opportunity to work with some really amazing people in the ecosystem? And I look back at my career and I have to admit that I actually have been super lucky that I've been able to work with some really, really amazing people. If you know, so you know who you are. Um, in my past, in the projects, and also now in the new career that I have as content creator or an entrepreneur, small business owner. As you know, I do training. I support people in terms of being a coach. I also provide master classes and things like that. So it's quite different from the world that I used to live in project delivery. I still do consulting, by the way, but it's a lot different now, and I get to pick and choose people who want to work with me, who I want to work with, and I just feel really lucky that I seem to attract people who are just so fun to be around and to do great work with. You should watch a video about my introduction to something called the Technical Collective, for example. Me and some really amazing people are trying to do good for the community. But anyway, back to the story. The question was, how do I manage to find these people who want to work with me? And when I reflect, I think it has to do with a few things which may be obvious, but maybe not. So I think maybe I'll just share because it's been percolating in my mind. And I think everybody knows what a toxic environment is. But do you know what the opposite is? And I think if I can boil it down to three words, because I have been thinking about this, it's you want to be around people that augments you, that elevates you, and accelerates you. So, augment means you plus me equals more than you plus me. That means when I'm with you, I'm more and I'm better in many ways. I'm a better version of myself because I push myself and I like who I am when I'm with you, when I'm with this team. The second word is elevate. I want to be around people who lifts me up and makes me feel like I'm valued, that the world is better because I'm in it. And the third is accelerate. So you want to be around people that moves you faster towards your goal that's in line with your values. So you know the song Bigger, Better, Faster. I think that this is just another way of saying that, and I believe that that is true for lots of relationships. So, not just work, being around team and people who make you feel this way, bigger, better, faster, but also in your personal relationships and in your friendships. And if you're in a relationship that diminishes you, that makes you feel small, you need to ask yourself whether this is what you want in the long run. So many of the things that I think about, I try to put it in a way that I can share with my children as well. So if I were to be run over by a bus tomorrow, what are the kind of lessons I would like to leave them? And I think it's this. It's surround yourself with people who make you bigger, better, stronger, faster, that augments you, that elevates you, and that accelerates you to the right direction, not the wrong direction, by the way. And I think if I can do that, I feel that they're going to be able to make good choices. They're going to be supported by people when things are tough. And if you listen to the news nowadays, there's not a lot of great news that come out. So you want people around you that can support you when when the chips are down and things like that. So I hope that you're able to feel what I'm feeling. And I think that like attracts like. That means that if you are that way, you're going to attract people who are like that. And I think that I'm so, so lucky that I have been born with a lot of things like that I didn't quite have to learn. So I was already naturally going out and making sure that I elevate people, that I show them that they're valued, and I help them get to where they want to get to. Again, reflecting on my little post yesterday about Jasmine, and she's just someone that's so amazing. And sometimes I feel so lucky that I've got great friends like her. And I think it's because I do that too. Just remember this: like attract likes. If you think to yourself, how come I don't have friends this way? Just carry on giving. Obviously, there's things such as boundaries, but that's for another day, another talk. Um, and just see things multiply and compound. That's what I found for my life. And when I look around and I hear the stories of people's lives and things around me, I think that holds true. And when things are really, really dark, I hope you don't lose faith that there are people out there who want you to be bigger, better, faster, and stronger. You just need to find them. There are lots of people like that. I hope I've left you with something great to think about. Thank you very much to T for commenting and supporting me. I never know who's on these talks because I decided I want to be more ad hoc. When something crossed my mind, I just want to share it rather than, kind of like stew in it and think, oh, I've got to schedule this and I've got to talk about this, because lots of things crossed my mind. And I thought, just in case bus runs over me in the next half hour, I've left you with this. And if nothing else, hopefully my kids will see this and just remember my words. That's all I wanted to share with all of you today. Happy Saturday, and thanks very much for listening.